Welcome back everyone, Mr. Rolo here, and this is my first video in quite a while actually. I've been kind of on a hiatus just because, I don't know, I worked so hard throughout the summer and I did so much work, and then the past month I've just been chilling, just doing nothing, just waiting for some albums to drop to react to, some good music to react to. I almost did Kevin Abstract's album, but I started listening and I was like, I don't want it. It was too much to do, so I didn't do that one. But now I'm back doing what I love best, and it's ranking things. I love ranking things. And today I'm going to be ranking Kendrick Lamar songs. Now this is exciting because today, when I'm recording this at least, is July 10th, 2025. Clips' album is coming out tonight at midnight, and Kendrick is on there. I have not listened to it yet. I feel like it just feels like a good time to do this finally. I've had this list done for maybe a couple weeks, but I was just waiting for the right time to post it, and that time is now. Before I get into this, I spent a lot of time ranking these very specifically in the exact order that I wanted. So there's four categories I did for criteria. There's replayability, personal, whole, the song as a whole, and then his rapping. Each one was 1 through 10. I gave it a number, and then I averaged it, and that was the number. And then from there, I put them all in order of what I had, because that was kind of like my gut feeling, and I put a lot of thought into that. But then from there, I just kind of tweaked it as I saw necessary. I switched around a couple. I moved a couple up and down. I was like, wait, I like this one better than this. So I tweaked it. I spent a lot of time on this list. So I appreciate you watching with me. And this one should be fun because Kendrick, he's definitely one of the greatest rappers of all time. So there's 104 songs on this list that I currently have. And there is 9 that I could not find on here. So I couldn't add them to the list. I started at section 80 and I went up until modern day, including the Black Panther songs. I did not include Untitled and Unmastered. I did include Levitate though, which is kind of weird because I think it's on Untitled and Unmastered, but he released it as a single. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation there, but I didn't even know he did until I was doing this list, honestly. But because the way I do music is I basically have it all in my iTunes and I edit it how I like. So it's a little different than standard, but regardless. All right, I'm sorry. Let's get into it. Let's just start from the bottom. I'm just going to show all 4 of these, honestly, right off the bat. All right, so the worst Kendrick Lamar song of all time coming in at 104, and it got a score of 0.5, is No Makeup. Now, No Makeup, to me, is a horrible song. If this song ever comes on, I'm skipping it instantly. I think it's corny. I think it's just not done well at all. And that song, especially the chorus, girl, do you mind? No makeup today, or however that stupid song goes. That's my least favorite Kendrick song of all time, and I don't think that's much of a shock to anybody. But regardless, that got an 0.5. Okay, and then next I put GNX, which actually got an 0.4. Which I should just put 0.5 because that should be the bare minimum out of 10. Because there's some fun parts of that where I kind of enjoy enjoy rapping along to it, and Kendrick does some weird inflections and stuff like that. It's all right. But then for me, it's just the people on there. The first person, I forgot who it is. Peso, I think. Peso, he did all right. And then I don't know if it was AZ or I don't know. But the last guy on that song, horrible. If you get rid of this song, GNX is almost perfect album. Oh my God. But GNX, yeah, no one likes this song. I know this is the least popular off the album, I'm pretty sure. And then at 102, we have Rich, which I gave a 0.6 out of 10. And then Rich, this is the one with Kodak, right? Yeah. Kodak's on this one, and then the Savior interlude is Baby Keem. So right off the bat. Savior actually got an 0.6, and Rich got an 0.6 as well. Because their performances are okay, but it's I don't understand why Kodak Black is on it. That's one of his biggest downfalls of Kendrick is having an album centered around, well, not centered around, but with Kodak all over it. Oh, disgusting and hypocritical. I don't like that. They not like us. That's when people say, I'm yeah, I mean, why would you? He's weird. But I mean, he did okay, but the piano really is really annoying to me. And then Savior interlude, will I ever sit through that? No, I'm not a Baby Keem guy. And it's just his flow, his voice, just not for me. And then the actual song itself is so much better, and it's just disappointing all around. And then honestly, Coming in at 100, we have Kendrick Lamar's Big Shot on the Black Panther album. I can't stand the song. I think the song is ass. It annoys me. Big Shot, anybody pay me? No, that song's not it for me. I did not enjoy that song at all. That song got a 0.8 out of 10. Out of 10, people. A really weak point in his entire discography. And speaking of weak points, but the jump up here is crazy. So this next song is rated 1.6. So at 99, we have God. This what God feel like. Huh? Laughing to the bank like, ah. Now, the reason this isn't like totally bottom is because I'm pretty sure he's trolling. I think he's trolling Drake here. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory. If he's not, it's just horrible and it'd be even lower. But it's just very, just not pleasing to listen to in the ears or in any aspect. Just not a good song. He does not sound good here. A really weak point and the worst song on Damn, like definitely by far. And then speaking of the worst song on an album, honestly, we're going to go into number 98, which is rated a 1.7 out of 10. And that is Real. Now, Real for me is like, I think this is the one Anna Wise collab that just did not work for me at all. I think this is corny. Literally like, I'm real, I'm really real. Like, it's like, Good Kid to me was his departure from Young Kendrick. Like Young Kendrick, like mixtape Kendrick, where it's like, he's good and he has the ideas and stuff, but he just couldn't execute on it quite right. Especially with songs like No Makeup. Like that, like he was almost leaving that all in the past. And then this song just kind of, for me, threw off the entire album. And it's like the only skip really on there for me. And then next up we have, this was rated at a 1.5. Again, the ratings, like I kept the ratings the same, but it's just like I moved them up and down just on what I thought once I was looking at the list as a whole. Number 97, we have Tammy's Song. And Tammy's Song's all right. Like the concept's cool, the rapping's pretty good, but it's just like in the context of the album, I think it's pretty good. I don't hate this song really. It might be a little bit low to be honest, but regardless, she go fuck them when she down for her brother. Yeah, okay. And I gotta like kind of remind myself because that one kind of slips away from me. And like I listen to it, I think it's okay. It's just, would it go out of my way to listen to it? No, I wouldn't for like these bottom like 15, honestly. This one's kind of a weird one because there's a couple in here that I just don't really listen to or I'm just not even that familiar with. When I was making this list, I re-listened to them and I just kind of put them where I thought they should go. There's mostly on Good Kid, Mad City, like the bonus tracks mostly. Because I listen to Good Kid, Mad City, but then the bonus tracks, like the remixes and everything, I don't listen to that much. So that, you'll see. But this was the first one that was over once, and this is a 2.0. At number 96, we have The Recipe, which I'm not even going to comment on because I don't freaking know. Like, I don't even, I couldn't even really sing it. Is that the one with Dr. Dre or something? No, that's the remix, I think. You see, I don't know, but I listened to it and I thought it belonged here. So there's my reasoning for it, whatever. And then the next one on this list at number 95, rated at 2.3, we have Now or Never, which is the exact same situation. I don't know. I listened to it. It's okay. It's with Mary J. Blige, I think. And yeah, I couldn't sing this one. I don't really know too much, but it was okay. It just, I don't know. I don't listen to that one much at all. And then next up at also 2.3 at 94, we have Silent Hill. Now, man, if you told me when Mr. Morale came out, if you told me this is not a bottom 10. This is 11. This is the 11th. So it's not bottom 10. If you told me that, I'd be like, no way. When this came out, it was my least favorite song like ever. I was like, ew, this song's disgusting, horrible. Kodak Black's on it, and the chorus is ugh. But then, like, I don't know. Pussy better love me like, hey. Pussy love me like, hey. Like, God. I found myself singing that a little bit. And then his verse, the beat kind of slaps with him. He's just such a good rapper that he makes it work. Even if the chorus is really trash and Kodak does not add anything to me. He did okay, actually, but I'm not a Kodak person at all. All right, and then number 93, rated at 2.4, we have Black Panther, the title track. Like, if this comes on, I usually don't skip it, but have I ever gone out of my way to listen to it? Not really. It's a cool concept, like the whole buildup of everything, big buildup, and then it like drops off, and it's interesting. It's fine. It's a short little song, whatever. It's fine. It got a 2.4. It's not bad. All right, and then at number 92, we have, this was rated at 2.5. We have Pride. Now, I've seen some people like praise this song. I don't really get that. This song's okay. It's near the bottom for me, honestly. Like, not much else to say about that one. Let's just go on to number 91, which is a 3.0. So now we're in the threes, the 3 out of 10, keep in mind. And that would be Kush and Corinthians, featuring BJ the Chicago Kid, which shout out because I now live in Chicago. So, well, Oak Park, I should say. I'm not from Chicago, but anyway, Kush and Corinthians. I think I always thought in my head I loved this song. But honestly, I think I just love the name. Kush and Corinthians is such a good name. That kind of steals it for me. BJ Chicago Kid is cool. It's a chill song, but like nothing that like blows me away or anything. Okay, and now what would have been next? There's two. There's two that would have been next, but I could not find them anywhere. Whatever. So what would have been next at 2.7, which is actually lower than Kush and Corinthians, but I just put it a little above it. Just because I felt like it. The Recipe remix, that's the one with Dr. Dre. So I think that one's better than the Mary J. Blige one. If I'm even right about that, I don't know. I just listened and I was like, oh, okay. This belongs like somewhere in here. Like, I don't know those songs. And then the next one I had was the Heart Part 1, which I could not find in this app as well. And that I gave a 3.0. So very same exact score as Kush and Corinthians, but I thought it was better just because it's part of such a legendary series. And that was like K-Dot in like his K-Dot. That was K-Dot spitting. And like you could tell he's super hungry and like he's spitting bars, but like it felt a little bit Lyrical Miracle. Similar for me as a couple other older Kendrick stuff. It's just kind of Lyrical Miracle. Feels like it's trying too hard to be like super impressive and like technical. It just wasn't quite a master of the craft yet. And great start. And it's part of a great series. I don't know what number. We're going to disregard like the ones that aren't on this app, and I'm just gonna keep naming what they are because I didn't number them right. At number 90, which is funny because 10. I mean, we have Chapter 10. This one I gave a 3.8. Yeah, and then this one's kind of crazy. At number 89, we have a song off To Pimp a Butterfly. Yes, I said it. At rating of 3.8, we have I. It's all right, and maybe it's not for me. If it's not for me, I completely get that. If it's like an empowering song for certain races or something, fine. But like for me, this is not it. I love myself. Like he does go off in that song. I'm not gonna lie, his rapping. But for me, it's just the chorus. I cannot get over the chorus. I think it's so corny. It reminds me of like Demi Lovato type empowerment. Off To Pimp a Butterfly, it's definitely the lowest and definitely the worst song for me. At number 88, we have the song Blow My High, Members Only. And this was rated at a 3.9. For me, Section 80, I always listen to the first couple tracks and then I kind of falter a little bit. So I know some like true K-Dot fans are going to be pissed at me. And hey, that's fair. That's fair. It's valid. If I don't even remember how it goes, then it's not that important to me. And these two, I kind of forgot, honestly, how they go. So, all right. And then number 87, we have Lust. Let me put the head in. Wake up in the morning, pick the pee. Call your boss up, tell him he ain't shit. Yeah, another really weak song. For me, honestly, if you get rid of like God, this, and what was it, Pride? If you get rid of these three, Damn is like infinitely better. Because these are like really low for me, honestly. Especially on this album, like I don't know. This song has its good points, but honestly, just the beginning and like the all that and let me put the head in. Like there's just, I'm good. I'll pass on that one. Oh yeah, by the way, Lust was that was a 4.2. I put that at. And the next one is a 4.5, and it is Cartoons and Cereal, or Cartoon and Cereal. Damn, I thought it was cartoons and cereal. I thought it was an S on there. This song's really cool. The music video was sick with like the coyote running around and everything. There's like some cool sound effects on here, and it's a good song all in all, but not like my absolute favorite. Now we're getting into some good stuff. Next up at 85, we have the song Black Boy Fly at 4.7. Again, it just almost feels weird to even like speak on this song because I mean, Black Boy Fly, like you think this is written for me, a white guy? Like, no, it's obviously not. So maybe that's why this one doesn't connect with me too much. I really respect it. I think it's a fine song, but I usually skip this one, honestly. And I think that's pretty much the last one I almost always skip. All the rest of these, like, there's a time and a place. I'll ride out to most of these. And number 84, at a rating of 4.8, we have the song Savior. I had to put this one this low just because of, are you happy for me? Really? Are you happy for me? Smile on my face, but are you happy for me? Like, it reminds me of, like, do you want to build a snowman? Like, just that type of energy. And I do not, that part alone is like the only reason. If you got rid of that part and got rid of Baby Keem off this, bro, the sky's the limit. Like top 50, probably. Oh my gosh, the CC, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. But that part's freaking fire. I love singing and rapping that in the car. Oh my gosh. But it's literally just because of, are you happy for me? Really? Are you happy for me? God, I hate Baby Keem. Sorry. Now, from here on out, everything is above a 5. So 5 out of 10. Everything's above it. This one, honestly, I could swap these two because Savior, I think, is better than this one. And I usually skip this one more often. But at number 83, we have Poetic Justice. And I gave this a 5.3. This is also kind of a skip on Good Kid, Mad City. So Poetic Justice, I really, really don't think Drake and Kendrick merged together very well. Drake did kill this one. I'm not going to lie. Especially during this time, that's like Drake's prime, like features, like he killed everything. But it's so funny that even back then, I swear on everything, I used to think, this song just doesn't do anything for me. It feels out of place almost. It's just like Drake comes in with this super weird energy where it's like, it's fine and it's great and it killed it, but like, you're on Good Kid, Mad City. Like, don't be talking about sundresses and fat asses. Like, or maybe you can, whatever. Maybe I'm just a Drake hater. I know I'm a Drake hater now. But yeah, no, it never worked for me that well. And the beat's really cool. Production's great. But other than that, I don't know. All right, so next up at 5.6, we have Levitate, aka Untitled 07. So yeah, this one got a 5.6. Now, I really, really used to love this song, but like, I don't know. It kind of lost its appeal on me a little bit. I mean, I think it's catchy and cool and everything, but like, it is just an untitled, unmastered song. It used to be way higher. I used to love it. Shut your fucking mouth and get some cash, you vision. Like, that part's fire. Said the reindeer better have some ass, you vision. Like, oh, God, I love that. But other than that, I don't know. It's just kind of whatever. And then 81, we have Worldwide Steppers. I'm not for the faint of heart. Like, that part for me kind of throws me off. I am not for the faint of heart. Playing Baby Shark with my daughter while sharks are outside. Life is a protective father. I'll kill for her. Like, I just don't know if I like his, like, the way he raps that. It's just not my favorite. Still don't usually skip it. It's fine. None of these are really skips for me, except maybe Black Boy Fly, Poetic Justice, honestly, are like the two skips here, but whatever. Now, from here on out, we're chilling. If he had these 80 songs, he's easily, like, the best discography of all time. He already has an argument for it, but, like, if he just had these 80 songs and up, or 85, whatever, bro, it wouldn't even be a discussion. So this next song, I gave a 5.8, and in the Swimming Pools remix. Swimming Pools remix, I think this is with Black Hippie, right? I think. For me, it's just another one where it's like, it's good. It's a great song. Like, Swimming Pools is a great classic song. And then you just add other good rappers on it. It's good. It's really good. Number 79, we have Absol's Outro at 6.0. So the first 6. Yeah, they both just kill it. And I love Kendrick's part where he's like, he's just like, you have one fucking dope rapper. I forgot what he says. You know, the production builds up, the trumpets and everything. It's going crazy. And then number 78, we have Keisha's Song at 5.9. These are around the same for me. But personally, it's just Keisha's song just resembles, obviously, Brenda's Got a Baby and just like that type of storytelling. But yeah, and it's a sad song, but I definitely listen to that. I enjoy that song. And then at 77, at 6.1, we have Humble. Honestly, people hate this song. Like, people really hate the song. It's funny. It's either people either hate or love the song. I'm kind of in the middle. Definitely more on the dislike side, obviously. But like the verses he kills them, rapping along to this is so fun. It's just such a good beat. So I do enjoy this song in a time and a place, but it's so low because it gets really tiring real quick. And I understand if you don't like it. The next one would have been Collect Calls at 6.2, which is a really cool song. That was also a bonus track, I think, off Good Kid, Mad City. That one I enjoyed, actually. So 6.2, that's super solid. At 6.1, actually, slightly lower. But I did give it the ranking above Collect Calls because I have a special place for this. 6.1, we have Mr. Morale at number 76. I couldn't sleep last night because I felt the shit. Yeah, no, that song's great. The way it builds up, the subject matter he talks about is crazy. And then he talks about like rappers that cover up their past trauma with like chains and tattoos. And he talks about some real stuff in that. Great song, produced by Pharrell, obviously. Amazing build up. I love that. Dang, I wish I could have seen that on live. That would have been crazy. But and then at 6.2, honestly, I wouldn't get rid of this song off Damn. I enjoy it, but we have Ya at 75. This one grew on me a lot. Like initially, I hated the song, but I was like, yeah. Today is the day I follow my intuition. Get money, fuck bitches. Like, yeah, no, that song's a bop. And it's such a cool, chill vibe. I enjoy it a lot. That's like, if the worst songs off Damn were Ya and Humble, it'd be much higher on the album list for me. But, I mean, you have Pride and Lust and God. There's just so many weak songs, actually, on Damn. And maybe a super hot take, but I think Damn's near his bottom of discography. Oop, sorry. He's so good, and every album's so different. All right, I'm sorry. At number 74, we have Chapter 6. I gave it 6.2, so nice. Chapter 6 is in the sixes. All right, so this next one, at number 73, this one grew on me immensely. It's Peekaboo. So my friend texted me when this album came out. He was like, bro, there's a song you're going to hate on here. The second this chorus started, I'm like, yeah, okay, this one. But then, Peekaboo. Happen, you better not spell my name. Peekaboo, 80 point like a Kobe game. Peekaboo, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm like, wait a sec. I just started creeping up, and 73 seems even low for this, honestly. And then AZ does so good on this song. Praise God, it's stomping feet. I still hate the chorus, kind of, but whatever. It's not for me. I don't mind it. All right, which is crazy because I never thought I'd say that. All right, and then at 72 we have Ronald Reagan Era. And for me, honestly, this is almost like 100% because of the chorus. I freaking love this chorus. Or just the intro, whatever it is. We're good from not good from far. 90 miles from out down Compton Boulevard. With the top down screaming, we don't give a fuck. Like, oh, baby. Because the kids just... that alone, I just love that. It's amazing. At number 71, we have County Building Blues. Yeah, I really enjoy that song. Spend it all in front of the county building. Spend it like cold chains. Spend it like cold. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. When I start singing that, I start hearing it, and I'm like, oh, wait. I really like the song. Next up, at number 70, and with a score of 6.3, another To Pimp a Butterfly. So I think is the second one. Mortal Man. Really, the only reason for this is because... for me, it's like replayability is just, and I know it's a concept and like he's talking to Pac, but it's like, this one's like, what, 8.5 minutes or something? And it's like mostly conversation. So it's like, but this is where it kind of gets weird, my criteria. I don't know if like replayability should have factored into this one. But I don't know. Regardless, I don't think I would go to this song too much. So whatever, it's fine. Number 69, we have Poe Man's Dreams. Absolutely amazing. GLC and Consequence, is it? Or is it just Consequence? I don't know. But they kill it, and their verses are great, and it's just it just fits this mixtape so well. And then at 68, we have F Your Ethnicity. And this one got a 6.5. Poor Man's Dreams actually got a 6.7. But I listen to F Your Ethnicity so much more because I always do start to finish for Kendrick albums pretty much. So obviously I start off with that one. It means more to me, even if it got 6.5. And then number 67, we have Loyalty, which is such a classic, but it has nothing on Luther. And still, Loyalty. As much as I love rapping and singing to this, that part's still like loyalty. I don't know. And but Rihanna killed that. They flowed so well in that. It's such a beautiful and cool duet. And yeah, no, it definitely deserves. It might deserve a little higher, but maybe I just heard it too many times. And then number 66, we have ADHD. One of my favorites on the mixtape. Such a classic song. And this got a 6.9 out of 10. I think it might be, no, it's my second favorite. My second favorite off this, but just such a classic. All right, next up is a To Pimp a Butterfly song, actually. And this one is low-key, like, the stock is looking great. Like, I enjoy this song a lot, and I used to always, like, never really listen to it. And I don't know why. I freaking love this song. This song is growing on me a lot. At 65, we have You Ain't Got a Lot of Kicking, my brother. Like, you ain't got to try so hard. I can't help but think this is about Drake, but maybe I'm just reaching. I probably am. But it just feels like he's talking to someone. I don't know. It's still an amazing song and it's growing on me so much because I've been recently listening to it a lot more. And then next up at 7.2, we would have had The Spiteful Chant, but I couldn't find it on here. So that's freaking weird. 64, we have Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. And please keep in mind, I separated these two songs. So this ranking, I'm specifically talking about I'm Dying of Thirst at 7.0, which I understand even when I'm saying it, it sounds like, what? This song's a masterpiece. But I'm Dying of Thirst for me is the weaker half. I don't know if it's a popular opinion, but still an amazing song and whatever. But that's just talking about that one. Next up at 63, we have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix. Emily Sande, is it? That remix, not the one with Jay-Z. So keep that in mind too. This one got a 7.2 because it's just such a classic song. I don't really know like her part or anything, or I don't listen to this one that much, honestly. So at 62, we have another good kid, Mad City. And this one is actually on the album. And it is the last song, I think. It is Compton, or it might be the second to last song with Dr. Dre. And Kendrick obviously wrote Dr. Dre's verse. And Dr. Dre, I know he's controversial, but like he kills this song, even if Kendrick wrote it. Production's cool, just such an anthem. And it's a really good song. I gave it a 7.3. All right. And then next up at number 61, also the same exact rating of 7.3, we have Reincarnated, which some people are losing it right now. Like, and just watching me, they're like, what are you talking about? No way. And I love this song and I understand it's a masterpiece of writing and a master class of just art, and being a rapper is just one of the greatest displays. However, I tend to skip this one. I don't skip it, but like I don't go out of my way that much compared to the rest of this album. So I don't know. I just feel like it had to be here. But still an amazing, amazing song. All right, next two I'm just going to show. At 60 and then at 59, we have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe and Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix. So I actually did Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, the original. I gave that one a 7.4. And then I also gave the remix with Jay-Z a 7.4 as well. So number 60 and number 59. It's just such a classic song, and adding freaking legend like Jay-Z, it just elevates it a tiny bit. It didn't really need him, but like it worked and it was cool. And that video of where he's experiencing, listening to it, it's so sick. I think it was a surprise or something, right? I think they got Jay-Z on there. And then at 7.4, this one's kind of insane. At number 58, we have Meet the Grams. This one's hard for me because I think this is the greatest diss track, the most scathing diss track of all time. This has to be the second most important because it's like speaking to Drake's soul. Oh, I thought this would be like top 10. But like if we're talking about as a song, I had to put it lower. Sorry. I mean, 58, whatever. I've listened to that song so many times. I might be a psychopath because I'll put that song on sometimes. Because that shuffle, I just get dark and like. And then at 57, we had Man at the Garden. Now, I understand if like you work out a lot or like you're dedicated and you're on the grind or like you've made it out of the hood or something or like you're successful. I haven't done any of that. So maybe this song would mean more if I was like aspirational or like work super hard. Sort of basic song. And I love the turning up and the getting angrier and angrier and then talking, why you deserve it all the time, mother. It's such a great build up and everything. So it's really cool, amazing song. I never skip it. These songs I will never skip. If they come on, we're chilling. We're chilling. That got 7.5. Next up would have been West Side Right on Time. West Side Right on Time, rolling in my two-door with two hoes, follow me and you know. Such a bop. And Jeezy on there. Oh, let's go. Such a great song, but regardless, that one wasn't on the app, so I'm skipping it, whatever. And now we're going to look at my favorite song off of Section 80, like by far. I freaking love this song. Almost got top 50, almost, so close. And that would be Hole Up. Freaking love that song. And that got a 7.6 out of 10. All right, and then at number 55, we had another song off To Pimp a Butterfly, Complexion, A Zulu Love. Now this song, for me, the highlight is actually Rhapsody. She freaking kills this song. And I'm actually like, that might be one of the only times I genuinely enjoy someone's verses better than Kendrick's. Like, I'm not saying she technically outperformed him, but I don't know. She kind of stole the show in this one. I freaking love that. And this song I gave a 7.7. And then the next one I'm going to talk about is something I also gave a 7.7, which is The Heart Part 2, which for me is such a classic. I was in high school. I remember listening to this song all the time, walking through the hallways. And just, I love that skit in the beginning. I don't keep skits usually, but I love that one. I don't know. And then next up on this actual list would be at number 54, Swimming Pools, Drink. Sit down. Drink 54, and I gave this one 7.8, so almost an 8 out of 10. Just a classic song, and when he's talking to his conscious, he goes off. He just raps really well, and it's just just a classic, good song. Right above that at 7.8 as well, I gave that to Rigor Mortis at number 53, and this is the dot I can get behind. He spits his ass off in this. This is such a nostalgic one for me too, because I remember listening to this and being like, damn, he can rap. Like that was one of the first times I was like, wow, he's killing it. But he's still young and you could tell, and like there's some bars in there. It's like, all right, clearly he's not like grown yet, but whatever. It was a transition era into who Kendrick is today. I gave it at least a 9 or a 10 out of 10 for rapping because he kills it. Number 52, and this is this one also got 7.8. Watch the Party Die. Such a classic song. And I remember when this came out and everyone's like, oh my God, he's still dissing Drake, or oh, why is he still dissing Drake? It's like, no, he was dissing everyone on here, not just Drake. He was dissing the entire industry, and it was such a good indicator for where his album was going to go. And it was cool that he did this instead of the hearts, because I mean, he just put the heart on the album instead and said, frick you, Drake, you're not ruining this. I'm still going to have a heart. It's funny because it's like dissing Drake without even like coming close to mentioning him. He's just talking about lame people. And it just so happens Drake falls into that category. And he only posted on Instagram, which is kind of cool. So all the lame people, I guess he thinks are on Instagram, I guess. Yeah, the next one we're going to talk about is Institutionalize at number 51. So that one got 51. That one also got a 7.8. But it's slightly higher because it just feels, that one definitely is more of like a whole song. And there's like so many cool parts of that. A boom, 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 boom. A zoom, 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 zoom. And Snoop Dogg being on there. Just a great song. We have now entered the top 50. This is the last one to be in the sevens. So this is a 7.9, but this is the 50th. And it is King Kunta. Now, King Kunta is a great song, and I really enjoy this one. He's dissing Drake on here. I remember when this came out, my mom would always listen to it. It was always on the radio. Nostalgic. There's a couple parts in here where it's like, where he says something that I can't really rap along to. I mean, not that deters from it, but like, I never say the one part where, you know, the mouth part. I never really talk about that one, but Other than that, great song, and it's a bop. This next one got an 8.0, and that is Mama. This one got 49. If you asked me like years ago when I was first listening to this album, I would be like, what? No way. But like, I've matured, and maybe I'm just grown up now, and I realize how deep of a song that is, and the connection he's making to like a kid in Africa, and like just I don't know, it's just such a cool concept, and his rapping is unreal in this song. I don't know how I never noticed that, but like his flow and his delivery on this is one of the greatest he's ever done. Then the next song would have been The Heart Part 3, which also got an 8.0. That's with J-Rock and Ab-Soul. I freaking love. My favorite part of that entire song is the way it transitions into Ab-Soul. One of my favorites, Hearts, obviously. Actually, wait, what did I have? I had 1, 2, and then 3? I think I did. So I think I'm kind of going in order right now. But and then at number 48 on like the list, the actual list, we have We Cry Together. It's another weird one. Because, I mean, I give this an 8.1. And you're going to say, look at me like, what? There's no replayability, like a song as a whole. How do you listen to this? You can never throw it on. I do throw this one on. If it comes on, I don't skip it. I love, like, maybe it's because I can rap along to it. And I think it's really cool concept of like the argument going on. And deep down, you could see they actually love each other. Like, it's just such a cool concept. No one's ever done it. Creativity is what carried this one up here. And it just holds a special place in my heart, which is kind of weird because like I always used to listen to this one. The next one got an 8.3 and it got number 47. And that is Love. And Love is such a great song. Zakari freaking kills it. Or Zachary. I don't know if it's Zachary or Zakari. For some reason, I think it's Zakari, but it could just be Zachary. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a great song. And this one for me takes the cake over Loyalty by far. Just because of the way he sings and the way he comes in and they kind of go back and forth. Just Kendrick is such a good way of like having like duets with people and captivating. That's a good word. At number 46 with an 8.3, we have United in Grief. Just the first 3 seconds of this just takes me back to like 2022 to Dissect Podcast on YouTube. And man, oh my God, there's so many layers to it. The sporadicness. You should watch the video. It's really good. Initially, I thought it was kind of weird when he was like talking about like his ancestors watching him F, but like then I really like learned about the song and like what he was talking about. And I'm like, okay, that's a great intro and one of my favorites. Next up, I gave this one an 8.4 and it got number 45. And that is Shireen, aka Master Splinter's daughter. This feels low. Oh my God, it feels so low, but like, I just have so many songs that I love by Kendrick. I'm sorry. I know this is a classic and like everyone's like praises this one to the moon and I completely get it. I'm not taking that away. It's just more of a personal preference for me. It sets the scene for the entire thing and it's just great. Great. No complaints whatsoever. For me, it's just I have more songs that I would put over this, such as The Heart Part 5, which I gave an 8.4. Yeah, no, this one got 44 and it got an 8.4, like I said. I remember when this dropped, I was like, what the hell? And I remember sitting there, watching the video and ooh, everything. Like the second his face warped into something else, I was like, oh, because I listened to the song and then like alone, standalone, and then I watched the video and it just added so much to it. The layers and it contextualized it. It was just, that was a great video. Next up, we have another song that grew on me a lot. I gave it an 8.4, and it is number 43. It is Rich Spirit. Bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck you no more. I'm fasting. Ooh. Like, initially, I didn't like this song, but it's so infectious. It just grew on me throughout the time, and now it's almost top 40, which is crazy. Never thought I would get there, but great song. Amazing music video. The music video is like the cherry on top. Number 42 with an 8.4, we have You. It's kind of like a theme now that I'm like looking at it because it just kind of came down to, some of these just came down to like, I just love it. I didn't follow criteria too much, obviously, because song as a whole, no, I'm not going to throw that on randomly, but like just such a masterpiece of a song and such a deep song and it just fit the album perfectly. But again, I don't know, this criteria thing, maybe just throw it out the window. Great rapping in that song though. Amazing. He's literally like a voice actor in that. It's so good. Next up, also at an 8.4, we have the song Purple Hearts at 41. Amazing. And the features for me is just what makes the song so good. Because Summer Walker and Ghostface Killah, like what? Who knew I needed that? Like that, such a great collab. Ghostface Killah is one of the best verses on that. I love that verse so much. I mean, too bad he disowned his gay son, but I mean, whatever. We won't even get into that. He had a good verse. He's a good rapper. Not a very good person. But yeah, Summer Walker, she killed that as well. Especially when she said, "Be in love if you ain't ever eat my ass." That part always, it just makes me laugh. I don't know. Like, was she being serious or is it like, I don't know. All right, now we are in the top 40. These specifically, I love these songs. Number 40, also at an 8.4, we have The Art of Peer Pressure. Don't even need to say anything. Everyone knows. Or if you don't, I mean, you're an idiot and you're not connected to hip hop. This has to be a top 40 song. At number 39, we have Hood Politics, which I gave an 8.5. Now, this one stands out to me because replayability. And Democrips and Republicans is genius. The chorus. First, I didn't really like it. I was like, what are you doing? But that's just Kendrick. Also, at an 8.5, the next one up, number 38, we got Good Kid. This one grew on me immensely. And it's just what he's talking about in this one. First verse, he's talking about gang culture. Second, he's talking about police, I believe. Third one, like he's talking about like his struggles with when he first took a hit of something. He started foaming at the mouth and like just real shit. I used to not really respect it because I was young. I don't know. I used to love Mad City, but then this one always flew under the radar for me until one day I was like, wait, this song's great. The production's amazing. It's such a Cali song. And then at 8.6, number 37, we have These Walls, which I believe is Anna Wise as well. But this is just such a well-constructed song as a whole. There's so much meaning to this and depth, and I didn't even know about. Apparently, this connects back to like Shireen and like when he was set up. This connects back to multiple meanings. I don't know. I got to do my research on that one because when I learned like the meanings behind it, it just grew my appreciation for the song as well. And then at number 36 with an 8.6, I gave to Not Like Us. Oh, this is such a weird one to place because I reacted to all of the beef. And I was like, Meet the Grams. I'm like, oh my God, Drake is dead. It's done. It's over. You can go watch that. I was like, oh my God, Kendrick killed him. And then I reacted to Not Like Us and I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, I don't know. I just didn't like it initially. Then I watched a couple of reactions and it started growing on me a little. And I was like, wait, this beat's kind of cool. Okay. And then the verses grew on me first. And then the chorus was like, oh, shoot. And then there's a little dance part at the end. And I mean, the first diss track since 1979, rap, there's been beef. Since like early 80s, there's been rap beef. It's a huge part of hip hop. And like, this is the generational diss track to go diamond, to go number one for however many weeks. It was on the top 100 for a record breaking 53 weeks. Insanity. It should have been a little higher, honestly. It should be top 25, but it's 36 because initially I didn't love it. And I understand if people don't like this song or if it's overplayed. I get that. I should go back and look at my history and like truly see how many videos I've watched of this. It had to be hundreds, hundreds of reactions to this. All right, next up at an 8.7, at number 35, we have For Sale Interlude. Lucy don't shock a minute, Kendrick. Lucy don't shock Lucy. And like his weird voice he uses. Initially, this one kind of turned me off and I was like, not my favorite. But again, just kept growing on me. And his rapping ability on this just carried, and the production is what really, really stood out for me. Love the production on here. Mixed and mastered so well. At number 34, we had Gloria. This one also got an 8.7 as well. Now, Gloria, for me, the concept's amazing. Rapping is unreal. The storytelling, the twist at the end, everything's really great about this. But SZA for me, oh my God, the chorus is so good. They kill it, and they were great in concert as well. Also about an 8.7, at number 33, hot take coming, is Crown. Now you're thinking to me, what is this guy talking about? That song's trash. Like, so many people hate on the song. So undeserving. The simplistic message of this is so good. You can't please everybody. Can't please everybody. You can't please everybody. You can't please everybody. Initially, this was one of my favorites of all time. Or maybe I wanted to be different, and I was like, this is the best song on the album. It's not the best song on the album, okay? But when people put this like near the bottom of Mr. Morale, you're smoking crack. I'm sorry. Like, amazing song. I like edited all my music and everything for the entire time. I had Crowns with an S down. I literally just learned like a week ago that, oh wait, it's Crown. Okay. My dumbass. So next up at 32, we have For Free interlude. So you know how I said Rigor Mortis was like the first one where I was like, oh my God, he can rap. No. It would actually be this one probably. For Free is like, when I first heard this, I was like, whoa, oh my God, he is snapping. And then I watched a music video like kind of recently actually, and it just added to it. And then the next one at an 8.7 would have been The Heart Part 4. I don't know. I could not find it. It has to be on Music Board, right? It probably is. The Heart Part 4 got an 8.7 as well. Nothing to be said. Just like so prophetic. And like he says so many things on there where I'm like, oh my God, Drake, you had so many warnings. Don't respond to the boogeyman, please. It sounds corny, but like, damn, bro, he was telling you the whole time. And then next up at 8.9, number 31, we have Die Hard. My pop the pen away, my pop the pen away. I hope I'm not too late to set my demon straight. Just altogether, Blast did his thing on this chorus. And then you also have who's the woman on this? Oh my God, I'm blanking. I should know this. Anyway, one of my favorite songs. It's such a good summer song. You could just throw on, just riding around. Just altogether a great song. And when people say Mr. Morale doesn't have any replayability or anything, like, bro, shut up. Like, go listen to Die Hard, go listen to Purple Hearts. Boom, there's two major replay songs right on there. All right, now we are entering the top 30. So this song also has an 8.9 as well, and it got number 30, Backseat Freestyle. One of the greatest. Again, it's such a classic song. I remember when this came out, there were so many remixes of this beat. I was getting so sick and tired of it. Also, I remember when I was younger too, I didn't really respect, or I was like, what the hell is he doing with his voice? But now when he goes into that, what is it, the third verse? Oh my God. I love rapping that part. And then at number 29, it got an 8.8, which is technically lower, but I put it higher because it's just a masterpiece of a song. That would be Sing About Me. I'm dying of thirst, technically. I'm just talking about the first half. So we're just talking about Sing About Me. And just the way that ends with like the gunshots and just great. Literal goosebumps during this entire song, and such good verses. One of his greatest verses and just songs as a whole. Now we are entering the nines. So he has 28 songs, 9 out of 10 or up, which is crazy. So number 28, we have Hey Now. Damn, baby. Damn. Like, I was like, come on, where are you going with this? And then the beat dropped in, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second. And he said, hey now, say now. I'm all about my yen. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. And now it's like one of the most catchy songs I've ever heard. And Dodie does his thing on this. And then also at a 9.0, we have number 27, which is called Feel. If you've heard the song, how could it not be? I can't believe it's not top 20, to be honest. Usually I just shut up and just let him do it because, like, damn, he does it so well. And then a little step up at 9.1, number 26, we have Duckworth. This is another one. Grew on me a lot. So many relatives, some of them false narratives, whatever that part is. Oh my God, I lost it when and it's been growing on me so much, and it's almost in my top 25. Crazy, because I never was that big a fan, maybe because I didn't understand it. But like, once you understand the story and like how it could be told in reverse, the entire album is insane. All right, the top 25 Kendrick songs of all time. Let's start it off with the classic DNA at number 25. I don't know how this wouldn't be top 25. And this is something that irks me to no end. I know I'm a Drake hater, but when people say, oh my God, Drake invented the beat switch. Oh, he popularized it with sicko mode. Like, bro, shut up. DNA, this is one of the most iconic switch ups of all time. The beat switch is so good. 5, 4, fuck your life. Oh my God, the buildup is crazy. And then at number 24, next up, we have another 9.1, and that would be Luther. I don't think anyone could argue with this. The song's an absolute hit. The only people who argue with this are Drake dick riders and stans. But yeah, Luther is just a masterclass of a song. The sample, the production, the way they go back and forth, everything about it, great. SZA is amazing on there. Also at a 9.1, we have N95. Take off the foo-foo. Take off the couches. Take off the Wi-Fi. Like, oh my God. He raps so good on this song. And then it's like, you know, I got nothing to lose. I'm in my fight. Very similar callback to Backseat Freestyle, honestly. But yeah, 9.1 and the music video, probably his best music video he's ever done. Probably so many meanings in that music video I don't even understand, but whatever. Oh, I forgot about another heart. I'm sorry, I spoiled it. At number 22, The Heart Part 6, which is a 9.2. Now, I think what elevates this one so much is just this really, really highlighted who Kendrick was. So Drake took The Heart Part 6 and said, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make fun of you for getting molested. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to say your best friend impregnated your girl. I'm going to lie about you. I'm going to do all these things. Okay. And then Kendrick's like, all right, bet. So I'm going to make a song called The Heart Part 6 that talks about, everyone I came up with and how brothers and my sisters and everyone I came up with, and give props and shout outs to everyone. Like, bro, if you don't see the stark different day and night, Drake and Kendrick, just such a classy song. The storytelling, unreal. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time when it comes to just conveying a message. And also at a 9.2, we had Wesley's Theory. Now, you know me, I start at the beginning of the albums and I typically kind of fizzle out because I listen in a weird way. So Wesley's Theories, obviously, I've listened to this like a million times, and just Thundercat on the production, amazing. Just a great intro. Oh my gosh, the fade in too of, the star part. Not gonna sing it. All right, the top 20 songs. Wow. All right, so this is also a 9.2, and that would be All the Stars featuring SZA. For me, I don't know when this song connected, but I remember the day it just connected for me, and I was like, whoa. It's a really good song. And personally for me, I think it's the chorus that really captivated me, and like just, oh my God, just blurting that out and singing it. Oh my gosh, in the stadium too is really good. And then on this, he's dissing Drake as well. So it's like I get the best of both worlds out here. Next up at number 19, we're in the teens now, is Squabble Up. And this got a 9.3. Honestly, when I first heard this, I didn't go as crazy as everyone else. But like the rapping on the third verse, oh my God. And the sample, just specifically that rapping on the third verse, I love that part. And then the intro and the rapping on the third verse, those are like the big things for me. Okay, and then next up is, this is the last one that I couldn't find on here. It would be Black Friday, which got a 9.3. Now the reason this one is also so important to me is like he raps his ass off, and I love this one because it's such a statement. Because like it was J. Cole hopped on his beat, he hopped on J. Cole's beat, and bro, like there's no discussion to be had anymore. Like it's over once this, because I remember everyone was like, oh, Kendrick and J. Cole, oh my God, who's better, oh my God, this and that, and then they both hop on the tracks and Kendrick just slaughtered him, just an onslaught of just bars, and he barred him up. It was over. Then he barred you up on Euphoria, and what? You don't get me started on J. Cole. I don't care. People are way too nice to J. Cole. All right, and then next up on the list, technically this one is at 18, and that would be Mirror at 9.3. I gave it. This song, is slept on as well. People talk about other songs in this album, but Mirror, I feel like always gets overlooked for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because it's surrounded by other great songs. Hinted. I choose me, I'm sorry. I choose me. Was this the last song on the album? I think it was. And it was just an excellent, excellent closer. He put himself first and he had to do some things to get right. I love that. It's fine. And then he said he's running away from the culture to follow his heart. Like, bro, good for you. That's grown man shit. Good for you. All right. And then at 9.4, I gave this next one. At number 17, we have How Much a Dollar Costs. This is probably this is the greatest storytelling. This is top 5 Kendrick storytelling of all time. Like, the way he captivates his audience with this one is so good. And then obviously the twist at the end is pretty crazy. No spoiler alerts. No spoiling here. Go listen to it if you haven't. If you're for some reason watching this video and you haven't listened to Pimp a Butterfly, or you're 10 years late. And then after the twist, what like the cherry on top is James Fauntleroy when he's tears of a clown. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not all that's meant to be. Or whatever he says. I love that part. All right. Now this one, oh, this was hard. Okay. So this one I gave a 9.3. So technically lower. However, it's still pretty high. At number 16, we have Euphoria. This is the greatest diss track of all time. Yeah, there, I said it. Greatest diss track of all time. Beats Not Like Us, like, for me, kind of by far. Because this was like, bro, do you understand how meticulous this was? Like, how he took the mask off. He dissed Drake and tore apart his entire character without revealing anything new. Like, nothing new. Everything was already out there. And he still managed to, like, take the mask off and, like, just remind people, hey, this is who I'm battling right now. This guy that I could rap about for 6.5 minutes without bringing anything new to the table, and how much shit he's got away with. Oh, my God. He brought up nothing new. And people thought that was a weakness? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. No, what would be weakness, honestly, is if Kendrick was just like, came out and was just like, you're a pedophile right off the bat. Like, no, bro, every time I listen, that gets better. I'm a dumbass. The first time I ever listened was like up to my ear, the phone, and I was like, what? This is what I waited for? What? It's okay, whatever. And like, I don't know how I ever thought that. All right, the top 15 Kendrick songs. Here we go. All right, at number 15, we have Anti-Diaries, which I gave a 9.4. Honestly, might be too low. Can you name any other rapper who's ever done a song in support of trans people? Can you? I genuinely cannot think of one rapper who's ever done that. And this song is like revolutionary. It's so cool for like the LGBTQ. And like, I literally saw dumbass, like people are so stupid. Like, oh my God, he said the F-bomb. Oh my God, he said the F-bomb. It's like, bro, like, yes, okay. But do you hear what he's saying? He's saying he used to always say that because he was ignorant. And like, now he doesn't. Like, are you slow? People are so dumb. Such a beautiful song. Chose humanity over religion. It's just such a beautiful concept. And the build-up, I love the way he did the build-up too. It was great. The next track, number 14, is All Right. I mean, should probably be top 10, but 14's fine. We gonna be all right. Shout out to Pharrell, man. The production and that chorus, just, oh, it's so good. I specifically remember like during Black Lives Matter, the protests and all that, and like this song was used a lot, and it's just such a powerful song. That's all there is to it. And it's probably one of the his most important song he's ever done. And it's just such a good positive message. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to mention too. All Right, I gave a 9.5. And then this next song, I also gave a 9.5, which is Mother I Sober. Again, this is about like generational trauma. And I mean, I'm a white dude, so I don't know, not my business or whatever, but like, I can't imagine this song just seems so powerful, and like, it literally gives me goosebumps. And I don't know. It's just the first time I heard it, I was like, wow. And my favorite reaction channel, like I remember specifically, like the dad literally like cried over the song. And yeah, it's a super powerful song and just great rapping ability. And he does the same exact thing where he builds it up all throughout. And Beth Gibbons, oh my gosh. Beth Gibbons from Portishead, or oh my gosh, Beach House. Ugh. Portishead, I'm sorry. Just mixed up a bunch of bands. She does so good. Oh my gosh. She's like the perfect feature for this. The way like her soft voice with like the simplistic production just works so well. And then Kendrick comes back in and like you're eager to hear what he has to say. Just an amazing song all around. Let's go on to number 12, which I also gave a 9.5. And that would be 616 in LA. What? 616 in LA? You said Euphoria was the greatest diss track. Why is 616? Why is this one above it? Because, oh my God, something's in this song. I love this song. This is the one song that I will literally just throw on from the beef. This is like the only song I genuinely, I mean, I'll throw on Euphoria occasionally, but like that's a whole process. Like I gotta sit up in my chair, ready to get sweaty, ready to rap my ass off for 6.5 minutes. 616 in LA is genuinely just like a chill vibe song. And he's still dissing the hell out of Drake. So it's like, bro, I promise I'm just listening to this song because I like it. Just so happens that Drake's catching some strays there. Not strays, directs, very, very directs. The way he masterfully like intertwines these insanely intricate disses without anyone even knowing. I remember when I listened to this, like the first like 30, 40 seconds of him rapping, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? This is not even a diss. And then I watch a video on it and it's like, he's speaking from Drake's perspective. He's copying his style, doing this. And it's like, whoa, he's talking about Madison Beer, like going in a Drake's bathtub and stuff. Like, bro, what? He's talking about freaking Millie Bobby Brown on his boat. Like in the first verse, I just thought he was rapping his ass off. One of the greatest displays of rapping he's ever done. Beef aside, I freaking love this song. And then number 11 at 9.6 I gave it was Whacked Out Murals. Bro, when I heard this song, go watch my reaction. I lost my mind because it felt like finally he was like, frick it, I'm done. I'm done holding back. I'm going to let everything out. And boy, did he, for freaking 5.5 minutes with... I forgot her name. I'm sorry. I should know her name. The Spanish singer, or Mexican. She did freaking amazing. And I love that part. And it makes it like more of like a song. If he was just rapping, it wouldn't quite hit the same, but it's like the fact that he took little breaks to have her do her thing and she sang her ass off. Then the simplistic production is like almost specifically made for you to focus on his lyrics. There's nothing like you're there to listen to what Kendrick has to say. He is pissed. Like, oh, I love this song. All right, we're getting into the top 10, so I got to make this big. The 10th greatest Kendrick Lamar song of all time is Father Time at number 10, and it got a 9.7. A 9.7, almost there. Now, oh my God, this layout's so much better. I should have done this the whole time. But anyway, Father Time is an amazing song. I had a great father and a pretty good life, honestly. So like, I can't really relate too much to this because my dad was always there and like a good father. And like, I didn't really feel any of this. However, it doesn't matter. It just, I don't know. There's just something about Kendrick that just, it puts yourself in other shoes, or it just gives you a new perspective on other people and like other lives. Maybe that's a good way to put it. I don't know. But Sampha on this chorus, an amazing decision. I predicted this. I remember very specifically. It was like, who do you want on Kendrick's album? It was like right when The Heart Part 6 came out. I said like 3 or 4 people. So I didn't list a million people. I listed like 3 or 4 and I said Sampha. I specifically was like, I want Sampha on this album. Like, bro, what? It was so random. And then he was on it. Oh, I should bring that tweet up. Too much work. All right. And then the 9th greatest Kendrick song of all time, also with a 9.7 as well, is Mad City. This was the number one. This is like by far the song that made me a fan of Kendrick. Now, other songs I talked about, like, oh, he could rap, whatever. This is like the song as a whole that I just made me fall in love with, like, Kendrick and his music. Mad City. Yeah. Man down. Where are you from? Like, oh my God, it brings me back, like, so nostalgic. I used to bump this all the time. It was like the only song I used to bump by him, which is kind of crazy. But I don't know, just nostalgia, and his rapping also on this is insane. The beat's crazy. The second part of the song is great as well with MC8. Just altogether amazing. He slowed it down and he did a different version when he performed, which was cool and all, but like, man, I just wanted to mosh pit on some toenails and freaking go crazy to the real version, but whatever. I still rap my ass off. And no one else there was keeping up with me. I was up in the upper deck. That's why. I mean, I'm sure down, but regardless. And the 8th greatest Kendrick song, with a 9.7 as well, is Element. If I gotta slap a pussy, yeah, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Like, come on, bro. And then he released Element, the freaking leaked version where he's dissing everyone. Oh, such a good song. This is also, I feel like Mad City and Element are like the two that really captivated me to Kendrick's like music as a whole, because there's like so many different parts of this. And if next time you hit their teams, hey, we need receipts, huh? Because most of y'all ain't real. Most of y'all gonna squeal. Most of y'all just jealousy get you killed. Like, oh my God, the way he flows on this. And he's dissing Drake and Big Sean. But yeah, no, the leaked version is sick as hell too, because he's legit. He was uncensored then. But yeah, let's go into track number 7, which I gave a 9.8. And that's TV Off. Chris, what? Top 10? Are you kidding? What? No. Hear me out. Hear the song. Just go listen to it. Shut up. Don't tell me anything. That song's amazing. And the second part, man, when I first heard the mustard part, I literally sat here. I was like, like, I don't know. I'm such a stick in the mud sometimes when it comes to like, when he does like fun experimental things. Initially I was like, oh, why is he doing mustard? Like yelling mustard like that. It's corny. But not so much anymore. Cause it's cool. He literally said he feels like Super Saiyan when he's on a mustard beat. And bro, that literally like it came through in that song. He just felt like screaming mustard. And then the rap verse, oh my gosh, that verse too, with a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 80K from a show, 50K, I think, whatever. But just when he starts spitting there and the bars, man, he literally just came in and felt like just dropping like amazing punchlines and just rapping his ass off for once, like having fun. And that was so fun to see. And live, it was great as well. And then the 6th greatest Kendrick song of all time, to me, would be Money Trees at 9.8. I don't need to say anything. I really don't. Not for this one. It's not like I need to defend it or anything. Everyone agrees. If Kendrick had like 2 hip hop songs like that really define hip hop, it'd be Money Trees and Mad City. Or no. It'd be Money Trees and All Right. That's what I would say. Those are like the 2 like magnum opus of like his hip hop career, I feel like. I don't know. Just such an important song. But not gonna lie, that may be one of the only times he's ever been out-rapped. Like J-Rock, man, I don't know if Kendrick wrote that or helped him write it, but man, J-Rock murdered that song. And I'm not going to say he murdered Kendrick, but like, he definitely did better, I think. All right, the top 5 Kendrick songs of all time. So this next song is a 9.8, and it got number 5, and that would be Fear. Name a rapper who's as creative as Kendrick. He literally rapped from the perspective of a 7-year-old, the first verse, a 17-year-old, the second verse, and then a freaking 27-year-old, the third verse. Like, bro, like that's so freaking cool. Amazing song. and powerful, honestly, especially verse 2. Because that's, I'll die, because that's what you do when you're 17. Like, talking about all the ways he could die and like the fear and the paranoia. And then when he's grown up, now like it's multiplied 10 times over throughout the years. And now he can't spend money. He's scared. He's sleeping, like, he's not sleeping. He's keeping all his money, not buying anything. And he talked about Rihanna. Everything about the song, just amazing. All right, at number 4, we have, this is the last one that's not a 10. So this song is a 9.9. And that would be The Blacker the Berry. Now, why did I not give this a 10? I don't know. I feel like it's so close. But it's like, for me, these top 3 songs are songs you could just like throw on, you could hear in a grocery store. Like, they just work everywhere. They're a masterpiece. These following 3. This song's an absolute masterpiece and probably one of the most powerful, top 3 most powerful songs, like hip hop songs of all time, I think. Especially that last verse where it's like, oh man, he talks about Trayvon and like he's just calling himself a hypocrite the entire time. I don't know, man. There's just something about this. And the chorus is so freaking cool. I don't know who that is, actually. Is that... Sounds like the guy in Yeezus, kind of. I don't know if that's a stretch or something, but... This song, man. Like... This song and the following 3, like... they're really just my favorite songs Kendrick has ever done. I love The Blacker the Berry. I'll throw this on. I mean, yeah, see, this is kind of the weird part where it's like... One time I was at a deli and they had this on and like, it was like kind of weird because it was like, whoa, what the? Like, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, like, bro, I'm trying to buy some pizza. Like, now that is not the story for these next 3. These next 3 songs are 10 out of 10. My favorite Kendrick songs of all time. 10 out of 10 song, the first one. At number 3, I put it because it is shorter. That's the reason I put this one at 3, because it's slightly shorter. But Dodger Blue. Oh my gosh. Dodger Blue. There is crack. I don't know. Something. It's laced. There's something in the song. It just, every single time I listen to it. The first time, you can watch my reaction. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Oh, the song's a little bop. Oh, nice. I like the production. Oh, like, look, a little bit of a head bop, whatever. Second time, I'm like, third, fourth time, I'm like, wait a second. And now it's just like, have you ever took a fade and ran through one back to back? Oh, you haven't danced? Up and keep it rap. Bitch, I'm from Milan. And say, oh my God, man. It's the bounce. It's just like I don't know. This might just be a me thing. This is one of the greatest songs he's ever done. Top 3. The only reason I put it like, I'm about to say this low. The only reason I put it so low. No. But like, the features, absolutely amazing. Roddy Ricch and Wale the Sensei's part, amazing. They're not my favorite artists either. But like, the way Kendrick is able to use them all as like instruments to like elevate the song is just so good. And like little pieces here and there, just perfect. Just the perfect amount of everything. And then she has a verse. I don't know what her name is. I forgot. But she has a little verse on there. It's like, what, 3 lines or something? Boom. Just masterpiece. I actually wish it was longer. The next 10 out of 10 song. Oh my God. These 2 were rough. These 2, like, interchangeable any day of the week. Damn, I might disagree right now. I might think it's my favorite song, but all right. Number 2, a 10 out of 10 song is Count Me Out. Bro. Can I... One of these days I'm gonna count my money. Shame on me, put the blame on me. Got guilt, got hurt, got shame at me. Got 6 magazines that's aimed at me. Then every magazine, what's fame to me? Like, oh my God, that flow. The flow he has on there. The way he comes in, nice and gently. This is like a... These 2 songs, this one and the next one, are just like masterpieces. And when I say masterpiece, I mean like the stars aligned. They have like multiple different parts that everyone's amazing. Everything adds to it. The production, the vocal choice, the inflection, everything is just amazing. So Count Me Out, what I love about it so much. Okay, soft little intro, one of the greatest flows he's ever done. It's so addicting to rap that. And then all of a sudden, like, it cuts back, and there's like a kind of a hardish kind of beat where it's like, what is happening? And it's like, I love when he count me out. I love when he count me out. Like, and it's kind of like hitting hard. And then all of a sudden, it drops out, and it's like, when you was at your lowest, tell me where the hose was at. When you was at your lowest, tell me where the bros was at. Like, oh my, there's so many parts to it. And then, like, I swear, like, sometimes I even forget. I'm like halfway through the song, I'm like, wait, oh my God, this part's on here too. And then it finishes off with like the greatest part. The ending is so good. The ending of it's so good. It's at the beginning of the second disc, and it's like that's like the Mr. Morale portion of it. And it's like the self-healing and like the breakthrough and like, oh, just everything. If someone had that at number one, bro, I don't care. I want to put it at number one right now. Just thinking about it. But then my number one song, in my opinion, the best song that Kendrick has ever done, a 10 out of 10 song, and that would be XXX. Whoa. It might be Count Me Out. But XXX. Okay, so I personally, like the first songs I really love by Kendrick, specifically Mad City. It was like a hard song where he's like rapping his ass off. Okay. So that one has that. It has the emotionalness where it's like he's talking to his friend who's like son just got killed or whatever, and like he's looking for closure and spirit. So there's substance in there. He's rapping his ass off. Johnny don't wanna go to school no more, no more. Like weird shit where it's like, why does this work so well? And then the beat drops in, the beat's hard. And then there's freaking Bono on the intro and the outro. Like there's a break with Bono singing. Like what is happening? One of the greatest songs, like the greatest song Kendrick has ever done, in my opinion. You know what? It might be Count Me Out. These two are interchangeable. I swear. It might be Count Me Out. Damn, I don't know. Because for me, XXX is perfect, a perfect song. The only part I don't like is the last verse. He says, what does he say? Oh my gosh, wait, it's gonna bother me. One sec. There's literally one part where I'm like, I don't like that part. Bro, this part right here, that is the only complaint I have about this entire song. So it might be, Count Me Out might be the greatest song he's ever done. I don't know. It's either this or that. I listen to this one more, I think. I don't know, actually. It's kind of tied. But like now that I'm thinking about it, you might be able to switch these two. They're interchangeable anyway. But this one line is like the only critique I have of this song. I think Count Me Out is actually perfect, so that might take it. But then bash him in. You crippin' or you married to blood? I'll ask again. This part. Oops, accident. Like, oops, accident. It's actually two words that kind of like threw me off of this. That's the only part. I'll ask again. Oops, accident. And like, bro, oops, accident? Like, it was just kind of corny there. Regardless, okay, that's my list. Let me get my face over here, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we could see. All right, I've been on here too long. I don't want to go recap anything too much more. I'm just going to scroll through real quick so you can just see. But like, something I've noticed is like, look at the diversity in like the albums. My top 3 are all different albums. No, my top 4 are all different albums. Damn has 2 in my top 5. Damn has 3 in my top 10, actually. GNX has 2, has 2, has 2. One. Oh wow. But like, look, I don't know. Here's my list. But you could just kind of see. I don't even know if there's a trend, bro. Like, he's such a good artist. Oh my god, he's so good. But yeah, as you can see, section 8 or section 80, it kind of lowers it. But yeah, these are my least favorite. Whatever. There's my ranked Kendrick songs. If you want to see more of my list, I do have. You can find it in the description. My music board. Anyway, 2 hours and 3 minutes. I am completely done, and thank you so much for watching. That one was fun.